distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. And it's quickly in at the point guard. And for Miami, Wiggins is out there with Powell. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Hero in at the shooting guard position. Glancing at the players on these rosters, Doris, we see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity.
Now Ingram, after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Out to Ingram. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta. Ingram's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Raptors.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
Powell, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Ingram after the made shot from Norman Powell. And it's Ingram missing.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's Wiggins. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, how about the aggressiveness of Andrew Wiggins? So good at fighting through the contact, taking the challenge of the defense. That's beautiful.
Now, here's Quickly. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Pirtle kicks to Ingram. And here's Barnes for three. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. As far as Brandon Ingram goes, Coach believes that space is the key. He told me, quote, if we can close the gap, there aren't as many tools that he can go to, especially if we have a second defender to throw an occasional arm out. Percentages drop quite a bit in those cases. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Powell, no one around him, and he's good on the three ball. Powell's got 5.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
Ingram outside. Birtle sets the pick for Ingram. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
What a great start. They've only missed 1 thus far.
Hero finds Mitchell. Now Adebayo. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now at the line, Bam Adebayo. 1.
Free throw good. Adebayo. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 7, and good that time. He's got 9.
Off to a fantastic start. He's 4 for 5. Watch out.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And Doris, what you love about Brandon Ingram, he's the total package.
He is, Kevin, because he's got incredible size, great shot-making ability. He's a 3-level scorer, and you can mix his matchup on the defensive end.
Here's Adebayo. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Loads it up for Adebayo. Pirtle with the steal. Now the Raptors moving it up. Barrett, no good. And here is Powell. 5 points in the game. Adebayo with a screen on Ingram. Powell, the pass to Adebayo. Yep, it counts. Adebayo's got his second bucket tonight.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
Ingram outside. Shoots over Powell. Ingram with the nice move. Ingram's got 11 points.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Powell for three. And Pirtle pulls it down. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Here's Barrett. The shot from the low post is good.
This guy's a bucket getter. R.J. Barrett finds a way to capitalize on the interior. He's got the size to get it done.
Mitchell outside. Powell kicks to Wiggins. Mitchell sets the screen for Wiggins. Back to Powell. Fires away from outside. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Raptors leading by 4. Outside Barrett. Pass to quickly. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
That's about activity, determination, quickly finishing strong.
Outside Hero. On the wing, Mitchell. Miami no good on that time either. The Raptors have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for the Heat. Now upon a really intriguing part of the season, Greg, it seems we've seen enough to give these teams some kind of identity.
I tell you, if teams are still searching for an identity, it's fair to say things probably aren't going well.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Ingram. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. Putting up about 22 points per, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
The Heat trail by 9. Pass to Adebayo. Powell with it, now guarded by Pirtle. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Jaylen Brown, 1.
The free throw drops for Powell.
What you love about Norman Powell historically is he knows his role is professional scorer.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Toronto working the ball around now. And again, no good by Toronto. And it's Wiggins with the ball for Miami. 6-point game. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
Here's Barrett. Pass to Mobo. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, Barrett is a natural-born playmaker, understands when to be aggressive and make the right play.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Wiggins kicks to Hero. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Ingram outside. From outside the arc, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
A natural-born scorer. Ingram is a walking bucket, and he can beat you in so many ways.
Powell feeling it out a bit. Pulls from the top of the key. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
And 2 teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Now here's Ingram. 14 points for him. Clock at 6. And he can extend the lead to double digits. The Heat trail by 8. It's Wiggins at the top of the key. Here's the teardrop. He takes it up and lays it in. Wiggins has got his second bucket.
Defense on his heels right now. Wiggins makes an adjustment, pulls up for the soft floater.
Active quickly. And here's Ingram from the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Powell against Barrett. Adebayo with a screen on Barrett. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Powell. Adebayo's got 7 points.
Well, using the play to move the defense to his team's advantage. Go ahead, Norman Powell. Pretty pass.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your Heat dancers.
Making a change here. Ware's checked in. Jalen Ramsey back in the Heat here tonight, of course.
And he became a Heat fan during their title streak a few years ago. And when his pro football career brought him to Miami, one of the things he was most excited about was sitting courtside at Heat games.
Toronto leading by 7. Pass to Mobo. He takes it in, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Hawkins. Hero sets the pick for Hawkins. That 3 off the mark. Toronto's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, guys. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Back to you.
Good priority. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 17. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Powell. 11 points in the game. Drains it from beyond the arc.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
So, Greg, offensively for the Miami Heat, there is room for improvement.
Yeah, they realized they were in need of another elite shot creator. Aside from Tyler Hero, for all his growth, teams have been able to key in on him and dare anyone else to beat him.
The Heat trail by 8. Hawkins the pass to Powell. 1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Back to Hawkins. 6 to shoot. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And the Heat, another three.
Now, sometimes Wiggins better off when he doesn't have to put the ball on the deck.
Here's Shed. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against New York.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide open shots.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Ware passes to Pop. Back to Ware. Pass to Hero. For the three. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Shed. He's covered by Hero. And the Raptors miss again. And it's Miami's ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. 40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Wiggins sets a screen for Powell. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Raptors with the lead. A three ball. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now, Hero. 20 points for him last game against Orlando.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line, really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
Brandon Ingram, he's been the guy making things happen for the Raptors. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Right back after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
So for Toronto right now, we've got Walter. Scotty Barnes is out there with Dick. And it's Shed in at the point guard position. Now, here's Adebayo. And it's in there. Adebayo's got 9.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
There's a screen. And here's Barnes for 3. Jaquez with the rebound. The Heat trail by 6. Right side, Adebayo. Smith with a screen on Barnes. Here's Adebayo. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And you can tell this team likes to put the ball in Adebayo's hands and really trust that he'll make the right play.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
The Heat making a switch here. Jonas is checked in. NGA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Here's Jonas. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Is outside. Pass to Larson. Good ball movement here by Miami. The Heat need to get a shot off. Where? It's rebounded by Dick. Toronto leading by 5. Down low. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Jonas. Jaquez outside. Miami no good on that time either. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Barnes with it. He's got 6. Mobo. A three-pointer, no good. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Hawkins. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Mitchell, he's checked in for Jokic Jonas. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. The Raptors in second, the Heat in fifth.
Both of these teams have established tempo as an identity. I mean, they're playing fast and scoring in bunches.
Here's Walter. He's coming off a 13-point game against New York. Pass to Mobo. From past the arc, a three-pointer is right on target. Mobo's got 5 points in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
There's a good screen. Adebayo kicks to Ware. Outside, Adebayo. 5 to shoot. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Over in the corner, Barnes. Three-pointer. Larson with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ball stolen. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Dick. Takes the three. Here's Walter. No good with the triple. The Heat trail by 8. And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
Now here's Barnes. Last game we saw him score 13. Pass to Mobo. A three-pointer off the mark. For Miami, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Shed. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Barnes, screen on Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dick, that's good. Dick's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Raptors.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Now Mitchell. 11 points for him in that last game against Orlando.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
Toronto leading by 6. Pass to Mobo. Here's Walter. Dick with it. He's got 8. Here's Shed. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Larson. Back to Hawkins. And the Heat, another 3.
Boy, a very quiet start, but looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
Pass to Mobo. To the middle. Here's Walter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Walter's got 5 points so far.
and they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Adebayo the screen. Here's Larson. His three-pointers off the mark. Raptors have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. That shot wide open. And now an 8-point Raptor lead.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Jaquez outside. Pass to Adebayo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
A chance now to see the numbers for Adebayo. His last 10 games have been exceptional. He's around 18 points per game, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
And the first one drops. Endures the Raptors. It would seem further ahead defensively than they are at the offensive end.
Kevin, it's an organization that historically looks for size. They have a lot of length and athleticism. The ability to force turnovers and be disruptive is something they identify, and then they want to push in transition. They're actually an entertaining group.
And Adebayo drops them both.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Barnes outside. Quickly the pass to Pirtle. Quickly setting the pick for Pirtle. Ingram dishes to Pirtle. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, we know Pirtle very efficient down there. This guy has got great post moves and soft touch.
Now here's Powell. He's got 14. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Norman Powell.
And guys, he's fighting it a little bit at the free throw line. In the past 10 games, the stroke just hasn't been what we saw earlier in the season. He'll be trying to right that ship here tonight.
Nikola Jovic is checked in for Adebayo. The Raptors also with a sub. Abaji's checked in. It's Ingram on the wing. Pirtle sets the pick for Ingram. To the paint. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You love to see him powering through the contact to get the bucket and one. Pirtle with a show of some strength.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Free throw, no good for Pirtle. Connected to the game. Of course, that's one way to describe Jakob Pirtle.
Well, Pirtle is an exceptional screener. He loves to hit the glass. He's a very physical player. He's everything you want in a big.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Now, quickly, after Norman Powell missed from long range. Barrett the pass to Pirtle. Pirtle with a screen on Mitchell. Quickly looking it over. All sorts of time. Powell pulls it in.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
Hero passes to Ware. Back to Hero. Over Barrett. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Ingram outside. Quickly with a wide open look. They get it again. Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Poeltl. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Toronto shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And Miami making a change here.
One shot.
And that one misses.
Well, Jakob Poeltl, guys, may not be a stretch big, but what he does well is virtually everything else. He boards it. He plays incredible D, and he's a very good passer.
The shot by Powell, no good.
Oh, that is how you deny an open look with some in-your-face defense.
Inside. Out to Ingram. Fires for three. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Now, here's Adebayo. 16 points for him. Wiggins outside. Nice shot from the wing. Wiggins has got 9.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Here's Pirtle. He's coming off a 10-point game against New York.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Powell outside. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, good on the triple. Raptors leading by 12. Now, here's quickly. Ingram outside. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
What a move by Ingram. Taking the foul, but also getting the bucket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Shooting for Toronto, Brandon Ingram.
One shot.
All-star in this league. I think Ingram still flies a bit under the radar, but Brandon can be a #1 option, no doubt.
Now here's Powell. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Ingram. He's coming off a 31-point game against New York.
Not to mention the assists he piled up. You can see why his teammates like playing with him.
Now Wiggins, after Brandon Ingram missing on that last 3-pointer.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Abaji, the pass to Ingram. Now Barrett. He's covered by Hero. Toronto working the ball around now. Ingram wide open. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Ingram's got 31.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here is Hero. He's got 5. Fires the 3. Cans it from downtown. Hero's got 5 points now in the quarter. And oh, it's Toronto looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. Back to the action in just a minute.
Toronto, 74.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And looking at the Bucks matchup, they've had the better season, but this game feels close.
More than a few analysts have predicted an upset here. I'm going the other way. I think they take care of business. Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Heat.
They've been shot out of the gym. Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what the remedy is.
I got 3 words for you. Elbow sandwich.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Toronto leading by 13. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Mitchell, and it's Powell in at the small forward position. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Steps back. Here's Ingram. Drilled from 11 feet out. Ingram's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Raptors.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Pass to Adebayo. Mitchell outside. Hero kicks to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Adebayo. Up and in on the layup. 18 points for Bam Adebayo.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
Pass to Ingram. Fires the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Kicks it out to Hero. Down low, here's Adebayo. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
First team foul.
What's up?
Now at the line, Bam Adebayo. 1.
Raptors leading by 13. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Barrett. And that one, good. Barrett's got his second basket.
I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
Hero kicks to Adebayo. He could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
Bam invites so much contact inside. That's how he earns that trip to the line.
For Miami, they have been excellent at the free throw line. Here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Adebayo.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
And Toronto making a change here. Bobo's checked in. And Adebayo drops them both.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Powell against Ingram. A three from quickly. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds in this game.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he's finding that balance. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Raptors leading by 13. Barnes with it. Now defended by Powell. Ingram against Adebayo. Ingram outside. That shot missing. Great D that time from Adebayo. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Hero finds Mitchell. Wiggins a screen on quickly. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And again, it's the Heat missing. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And that one's good, Barnes.
How about that physical finish from Scotty Barnes? He uses his body to get separation.
Now here's Wiggins. He's got 9. Powell for 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
3 shots. 3 shots.
The free throw drops for Powell.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And he sinks the second. Hey, Doris, for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster, what's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute right away. And talent evaluation is not an exact science. The ones who do it well and don't miss on those big-time picks, that is a huge deal.
Now, here's Barrett. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Barnes sets a screen for Ingram. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Down by 12. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Sinks the three-pointer.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Get ready to get icy, fans.
Brady Diggs checked in for Toronto.
Give them a round of applause.
And while we have a second, let's see which squads have topped the league in assists during the past month. In fourth, the Raptors. The Heat in fifth.
And you can see the communication for both of these teams has been improving. Everybody seems to be on the same page, and that explains those great assist totals.
Hey, who's not Brady, man?
Back to Ingram. That one falls. Ingram's got 38 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Powell. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. And the Heat, another three.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Pass to Dick. Now here's Ingram. He gets that one. Ingram's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Outside, Hero. From outside, off the mark. Raptors leading by 10. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy, you can plug in just about anywhere.
Hero with the screen on quickly for 3. And Hero the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. Hero's got 14.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Dick with the screen on Wiggins. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for the Heat.
Now in the game, number 11, Jaime Jaquez.
Wiggins against Ingram. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Wiggins with it, picked up by Barrett. Outside, Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Powell outside. The 3. It's rebounded by Quickly. Raptors leading by 9. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now, here's Adebayo. He's got 23. Here's Hero. Driving inside. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. Toronto, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Wiggins. He's been a factor for them over the last month. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Here's Ingram, and he has 42. Here it finds Dick. And here is Ingram. Fires from deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Now, this guy can do it anytime he wants. Andrew Wiggins with broad shoulders to carry the load there.
Here's Barrett. Buried from 15 feet out. Barrett's got his 3rd basket of the night.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're winning.
Wiggins up top. He's covered by Ingram, and that one's good. Wiggins.
No, really smooth. Andrew Wiggins with the terrific mid-range game.
Ingram against Wiggins. Now here's Ingram. He's guarded closely, and it goes down 2 points. Ingram's got 13 points here in the second half alone. The Heat trail by 7. Jaquez outside. Hero looking over the defense. Off target from 3-point range. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. And here's quickly for 3. Rebound by the Heat. Wiggins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Jaquez outside. Hero sets the pick for Jaquez. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Toronto. Barnes passes to Dick. Misses the three.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And it's been an efficient game for Adebayo. He's done a nice job finding the holes in the defense.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
It's Dick on the wing. Jaquez defending. Too open that time. Made it look too easy. And that's now 10 points for Grady Dick.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Pass to Abaji. Here's Shed. 5 points in the game. Now Dick. Clock at 6. Floats one up. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
Now, Hero. He's covered closely. Ware finds Adebayo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And a wide open look for Hero. And the 3 off target. Toronto leading by 8. To the paint. Shoots it up. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Boy, creating opportunities at point-blank range. This is exactly what you want.
Here's Larson. Nothing on the board. Adebayo kicks to Hero. From downtown, Hero can't get that one to fall. Toronto's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Inside, here's Adebayo. Rebound by the Raptors.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Here's Mobo. He's defended by Ware. Pass to Shed. Here's Abaji. That 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hero on the wing. Knocks down the 3-ball. Hero's got it back down to single digits for Miami.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Here's Shed. 5 points in the game. Pass to Abaji. Over Adebayo. And that one's good, Abaji. Abaji's got his first points in this one. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. It's the Raptors. They're up by 9. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Dick. He's out there with Scotty Barnes. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the center, filling out the middle. Pass to Hawkins. Mitchell outside. The 3. Alter pulls it in. Raptors leading by 9. Going inside. Shed, that's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Larson, no good. The Raptors shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Dick passes to Mamu Kelishvili. Here's Shed. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ware's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Mitchell outside. There's the pick. Back to Ware. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, terrific work in the 2-man game results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Now Dick. Powell with the steal. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Pass to Powell. Back to Mitchell. Here's Ware. Here's Powell. Dick defending. Mitchell against Barnes. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Raptors leading by 9. Here's Shed. And he banks in the layup. Shed's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Mitchell kicks to Powell. Launches it. Alter pulls it in. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. On the wing, Barnes. He's defended by Ware. Launches a 3. And it's Shed missing.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1 3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
To the middle. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Larson.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. 14 points for Grady Dick.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Here's Larson. Hawkins with a wide open look. Hits it from 3-point range.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defender.
Toronto leading by 8. Here's Shed. Pass to Dick. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. The Raptors making a switch here. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Outside, Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Hero's got 21 in the game.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Ingram outside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
And Toronto making a change here. Quickly's checked in.
Ingram, 1.
Ingram, no good on the free throw. The Heat trail by 11. Mitchell right side. To the inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And how about Adebayo kicking it into high gear offensively?
Emmanuel Quickly. First personal foul. First team foul. 1. Bang. Adebayo.
What's up?
Free throw good. Adebayo. Toronto leading by 8. Barnes outside. Pass to Murray Boyle. Now, here's Quickly. 6 to shoot. For 3, Barrett. Wiggins with the rebound. Wiggins has got 7 rebounds in the game. Now, Hero. Barrett covering. Shoots. Hero, no good.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Barnes passes to Quickly. Pass to Murray Boyle. Barnes sets a screen for Barrett. Into the lane, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 10.
R.J. Barrett, a clever penetrator. He's got a number of different moves to get where he wants to go on the drive.
Back to Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Barrett. There's Hero with the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. At one point, they led by 16. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Wiggins outside. Hero kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Adebayo. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. 13-point lead. Now here's Adebayo. Wiggins sets a screen for Adebayo. Here's Mitchell. Floats it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Barnes sets a screen for Ingram. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Ware with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
Second team foul. Now at the line, Wade. 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. The Heat making a switch here. Powell's checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Pirtle's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Raptors leading by 10. Barnes passes to Pirtle. It's Ingram on the wing. Barnes outside, beyond the arc. The rebound by Tyler Hero.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Powell. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Powell's got 24.
We've seen this before. When Norman Powell's game starts to get in rhythm, he can dominate.
Quickly the pass to Barnes. And here's Barrett. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
You put a difficult first half behind you, and you get busy in the second half. You love that mental toughness.
Mitchell outside. Back to Hero. Good ball movement here by Miami. Powell, that's good.
Powell can really shoot it from three. That's a great possession for this team.
Ingram outside. Now Barrett. And he jams it in.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
The Heat trail by 9. Hero. Ah, the basket is good.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He knows every possession is critical now.
Third team foul. Now at the line, Tyler
Higgins is checked in for Khalil Ware.
22. Okay, Heat fans, show some love for your Heat dancers.
One shot.
That's good from Hero.
And Hero, one of those guys in the league that can nail free throws with his eyes closed.
Now Ingram. Here's Barnes. Now Ingram fires the three. Barnes screen on Powell. Ingram. Layup no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Adebayo. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. At one point, they led by 16. .153 left in the fourth. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's quickly. Barnes outside. 6 on the shot clock. Powell against Ingram. That one is off.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
Got it!
And this is what we want to see more of from Wiggins, delivering a huge basket for his team.
Ingram can't get it to go.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're are simply trying to get him out of this funk.
A drive by Barnes. A huge two-handed slam.
Oh, big-time delivery from the young Scotty Barnes. Clutch moment, no worries.
Hero, now Mitchell. Higgins outside. Here's Adebayo. Launches it. Buries the deep ball.
And look who shows up in the clutch. The readiness of Adebayo paying off big time.
Ingram against Powell. It's good.
Cool and calm. Brandon Ingram. Wow.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Hero. Powell against Ingram. Good.
Norman Powell on the big-time delivery.
And an intentional foul right there.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Shooting for Toronto, R.J.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
The shot misses, and that's an intentional foul.
Bam Adebayo. Third personal foul. Team foul number 4. At the line for the Raptors, Jakob Poeltl.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. So he comes up empty, missing both. Now Hero, Powell outside. Puts up a 3. It's off. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Brandon, hot shooting for you tonight. Where do you get that confidence level to take over like this?
Just coming in, working on my routine every single day. I think my teammates put me in a really, really good position to step into shots and give me confidence on the basketball floor to shoot the ball and also give them the basketball to do whatever they want on the floor to create and make something happen. So confidence comes from my teammates.
And you've been a great teammate as well. Guys, back to you.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that about wraps it up. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Brandon Ingram.